Just watching the tigers from way up here. They are just carrying on with their day. That little kitten just heard me. She's looking straight at me. Diego, way over there. Enzo's still considering if he wants to get into the pool. The water of the pool is not that bad. Look at that. You can see right through it. It's just at the bottom. There's a little bit of dust and stuff. We had a lot of wind the last couple of days. So, yeah, the water doesn't look great, but it's fine. I'll take it out in a week. There you go, go check it out. So I just read a comment on my YouTube page, a guy that says that, yeah, he just found a place, a sanctuary where tigers can go in South Africa. That's and why do I still have them at my house? Wow, where do I start by answering that question? Look at that, Diego just saw me up here and he greeted me. People, these are not just wild animals that I found and I got them here and now it's over with. It's not like that. These are like my children. I love them to bits. So I can compare it to, just because someone else can also take care of your children, why don't you just go drop them off there? That's how I can compare it. Maybe I'm a little bit selfish then, but I've grown attached to them. I mean, I've had Enzo 7 years. I've seen him every day. There was a few times that I didn't see him, a couple of days, not many, and then I saw him on Skype and I talked to him on Skype. So these tigers are very close to me. This is not just something that I have and next week I don't want them anymore. That's not the case. I've got them, I want them, I love them, and I think they love me back. They know me very well. These tigers, when I get up in the morning, they are there. They want me to be with them. So I think that is the worst part. I think I can live without anything. But I think mostly what I'm worried about is, can they live without me? Because they are used to the way I take care of them. They're used to the way I talk to them. They're used to the way I treat them constantly. And that's a compressor pipe, in case you were wondering. But yeah, that's something that it's not just a one-way street. Now, I'm also here. And I'm not just going to sit by and let them go. Because these are like my children. And I don't really, how can I put it? I don't really feel more for one than the other. I've got little cats as well. Like I've been calling them a few times normal cats. People don't like it when I call them normal cats, but yeah, I love them too. I'm not gonna go drop them off at a sanctuary or why would I do that? I love them to bits. But people tend to think that the unknown person somewhere will be able to take care of them better than I will. Why would you even think that? You don't even know those people. At least I've got a track record where you can go back onto my videos and you can watch these videos. And I don't think I've ever done anything so wrong that I do not qualify to keep them. So to just go and hand them over to someone unknown who you know nothing about, just because they've got a piece of paper in their hand that says that they work at a sanctuary. They do it for money. They do it to get paid. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't do it for money, and I've got a lot of respect for them. I'm very glad they are there. And even if they do it for money, if they do a good job, great. I love it. I am glad if there is sanctuaries out there, but I know what they need. I know that these tigers need certain things like the shade. Look at Enzo there, checking under his foot. What is there? He needs a good surface to walk on. And I can provide that to him. And I want to provide that to him. So, just putting them in the wild. Let me show you the wild. There it is, right over there. That is the wild. Now, I'll take a walk there sometime, just there. And I'm going to show you underneath my feet what I find. You cannot believe it. There is thorns, there's pieces of glass, there is all kinds of things there. There's snakes in there. There's spiders. There is anything you can think of that occurs in the wild. There's ticks and fleas and all kinds of things. So, yeah. Now, most of the sanctuaries are just pieces of land with fencing around it, like I do have here. Much bigger than my place, much more difficult to control. And if you take these tigers and you just place them there, how sure are you that they will be happy? Will they get the attention that I give them? No, because I've got two to take care of. And a lot of little cats and dogs, but some of those sanctuaries has got a lot of animals. They are not able to spend all the time that I have spent with these two. So, yeah, to just say I have to surrender them to a place. And you know, some of those places don't even exist for long. They exist for 3 months. And people tend to think that you can just drop this tiger off there. You cannot do that. What I want to do is I want to show people that every person in this world could be a sanctuary. When we leave things over to other people to do, they might do a good job, but they might not be able all the time to do that good job. Everybody gets ill sometime, or they get in a little accident or something. So to just assume that you can, let's say there's 200 of these around, and you drop them all off somewhere. Do you know how much it will take to look after 200 of these? Now, I don't talk about just keeping them alive. I'm talking about giving them everything they need. How can you think that 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 people at one facility can take care of all those animals? It's not possible. We have to realize that every living human being in this world have got the ability to take care of animals. They are here to stay. We can do it. We have to train people, we have to allow people to do it. Now, I know there's a lot of people that wants to breed with them and sell them, and that's wrong. There is no place in this world for tigers anymore. We have to create a place for them now. In the wild, there's people living there. You cannot expect these animals to be walking right amongst people. They cannot live there. It is just not possible. They can live inside here. And they can live great lives, very happy. Their food defrosting right there. I took it out a bit late today. They're gonna go check it now if it's defrosted. I put it behind that roll of synthetic lawn because I don't want them to see it all the time. Because I just don't want to tease them so much. You know, that's little things that I've learned about these tigers. And for even for a human being. Look at Diego there. Look how happy he is. He just rolls around there. He knows he's going to get fed within a few minutes. How can I not want that for him? So, sanctuaries. I know in some developed countries there are great sanctuaries. They are able to take care of those animals. They love them to bits. They get funding, they get donations, they get food, they get everything that they need. They are able to take care of them. In some undeveloped countries, it could go very wrong. I've seen photos of zoos that did not quite make it. It's terrible if you see the conditions those animals are in. Now people have told me, why don't you surrender them to a zoo? Zoos don't want all the animals. They cannot take care of them all. It is just not possible for them. There are many. Now, last time I checked, I don't know, I think there's like 7 billion people in the world. Imagine if everyone spent 1 minute, just 1 minute, what can be achieved? So that's where the power lies. The power lies with all of us. We just don't know it. We think that we should, whenever you see an animal in the street, you should call someone. No, you can take care of it. Look at that little one. She is huge. She's gonna have her little kittens and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna love them. I hope I don't need to give them away. But if I do find good homes for them, I will, because I know they will be taken good care of then. Well, I guess that does not make me selfish then, if I am willing to give them away because there's too many, to good homes. Diego taking his walk over there. The other thing, tigers can't just go anywhere. They need a lot of shade, they need water, they need food. They are perfect, look at them. But underneath those feet, they are soft. And they are able to step in a thorn. And then, what will happen? Then it's pain and suffering for no reason whatsoever. So the area needs to be right for them. I remember this piece of ground when I bought it. I bought this back in 2000. I applied for it from the council. I did a rezoning, a park closure, consolidation, all those things. It wasn't easy to get this part of the park. Of course, this is a park where around me, the wild park. So, yeah, I got it, and I got it for them. It's here. I'm using it for them. I used to have that pool for myself, the garden, everything here was for myself. And I don't need it. I don't care about it. I love giving it to them. So, just taking them out of here is not only they're not getting what they like, it's this part of their little world will not go to them anymore. So, and if they are not here, it will be an open space. I will need to put something else in here. Something else that can appreciate it, that can like it, that can live here. Look at him there. They're strolling around. It's not the biggest place in the world, but it is big enough. It's big enough for them to see a lot of different things every angle they look at. Look at him there. I haven't seen him do that ever. And there he is smelling that part of the enclosure. So if it's too big, they start hunting on those grounds. There's rabbits, there's birds, there's all kinds of things on the grounds, and that could be a problem. So it shouldn't be too big, but just a nice area for them to be safe and to be happy. Well, guys, thanks for listening. There they go. Let me go see if I can. We are still busy working on here. Looks a bit, doesn't look that great yet, but put this glass up. Still busy with it. It was standing at my house for 5 or 6 years, and then the other day when I talked about it, I said I'm going to put it up, and I am busy doing that. Greeting me. He is such a good boy. That's Diego. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.